Hey there, I'm Matt, founder of Peoplelytics, and I'm going to walk you through the onboarding experience of the product here real quick, taking you from the experience of just signed up to being fully set up in the platform. You can see I've already got my email and password preloaded here, but essentially this is where you'd be dropped off after signing up, and so you just use the email and password that you just created in the sign up process. And we'll log in here. Now, first thing you'll notice right away, we've got some onboarding steps for you, which will help walk you through this process on your own once you're inside. And you can see that, we have you start off with completing your account setup and just verifying your information. The next step is really around adding employees and getting all of your team members loaded into this tool. Step 3 is realistically creating your first survey. And one of the other items that we'll highlight down here as well is to set expectations with your team. And this is a really important one to make sure that they know that surveys are coming, that they're coming from Peoplelytics. You can have your IT team whitelist the domain where we send our surveys from, which is peoplelytics.co, not .com. And that'll help ensure email deliverability and ultimately your success through this process. Over on the left side of the screen here, you can see the primary areas of the tool up top. You have your dashboard, you have surveys where you'll create actual surveys, reports where you'll see the results from those surveys, and an employees section where you can add individual employees, you can upload batches of employees in bulk. And then down below, you also have your general account information, your billing page, which is just handled through Stripe. And you can go in and you can change from annual to monthly billing. You can upgrade or downgrade your plan as necessary, things like that. We also have a feedback page where you can provide feedback on your experience, request product features, functionality, things like that. And a support link, which will bring you to a support page on our marketing site where you can find more detailed information around how to accomplish certain tasks in the product. So the first thing I'll do is I'll walk you through the account page. It's step 1 here. And so you'll see you've got the username or the email address that you had signed up with. This can't be changed in the account, so if you need a change to this, you'll have to reach out to our team, which actually would be at team@peoplelytics.co. You can change your first and last name, you can get a password reset, you can change your company name. This gets used within the product experience, so just be careful with any changes you make there. You can also update a company logo if you want. This will be used in the future within the product. And, we'll just change the account name real quick. We'll save changes. And you can see your progress gets marked off back on the home page. Next, we're going to upload some employees. And you can, like I said, you can add one at a time, or you can upload a list of employees. We're going to choose the upload employee list. This right now is limited to 100 employees at one time that can be uploaded in the CSV template. You can download our template with either one of these links here. I've already got a file created for this. So I'm going to upload that real quick. And what you'll notice is the employees are not being added just yet. Right now we're verifying the information to make sure that there are no duplicates, to make sure that there are no fields that are missing an email address or anything like that. And you'll be able to see any of those issues if they come up. You just click to expand, and you'll be able to see all the information, the department, location. These are the default fields that you can add in. You'll get your progress bar. And what you'll have to do once this process completes you'll click this button down here that says add new employees, and that will actually add them to your database. All right, all set, and we're going to add 32 new employees. And now it's going through the process of actually writing that information into the database. And we'll go back to the dashboard, and you can see step 2 got a nice check mark, and that is complete as well. While those add in, I'll just briefly show you the feedback page as well. And so you can let us know how we're doing. Let us know if you're having an overall positive experience, if things are just kind of okay, or if you're having a bad experience. You can give feedback on kind of what's causing you to feel that way. And if you'd like a team member to reach out, all you have to do is check this box right here. It will pre-fill with your name and your account's email address, and somebody from the team will reach out to you, most likely myself, just to have a conversation and see how things are going and if we need to address anything. The support link, like I said, brings you back to the marketing site and brings you to the support page where all the FAQs live. Looks like it's completed, so we'll go back to the employees list, and you can change how many employees you're viewing at one time. You'll see all the information that's been added in there. You can filter just to see specific teams, to see the team members that you have in those departments or locations. And if you needed to add an employee, you'd simply be able to input their information right here, and they'd be added to your list. Note that your account does have a limit of the number of employees. We'll display that right here in the account. If you try to upload a list or add employees individually, that would go over your limit. The tool just won't let you do that. All you have to do is go into the billing section and upgrade your account, and then that change will be reflected. So now we've got our employees added, the account set up. Say we've communicated things and set expectations with our team. Now we'll go in and we'll create our first survey. There are two types. There's a standard ENPS survey, and we have over 50 culture surveys that will allow you to get deeper information on a host of different topics, whether it's change management, personal experiences, or organizational culture, things like that. The first one that we'll go through here is the ENPS survey. So it comes pre-filled with default settings in here. So the survey title, our ENPS survey, you can change this to be Peoplelytics ENPS survey if you want. The two main questions that it asks is the standard ENPS rating of 0 to 10. How likely are you recommend working here to a friend or colleague? And an open-ended feedback question asking if there's anything else that people would like to add some qualitative context to the quantitative numerical rating. We also have an additional option where you can add a third question and ask if there are any specific aspects that people want to rate as positives or negatives. We have 7 default items that you can choose from to input here, or you can write your own items in, but you are limited to 7 items. So as an example, we'll say we want to ask people to rate us on these specific areas. And maybe we also want to understand how they feel about our pizza policy at the office. We default to allow you to send a reminder email to any employee who does not complete the survey after 5 days, but you can turn that off if you're not interested in having it. There are a couple of ways that you can select employees here. So you can select different departments, and you can select all the team members from that department, and you'll note that it tells you right up top how many employees it'll be sent to. Or you can select everybody in that list and it'll be sent to 32 employees. And the additional option is you can select this box right here to always send this survey to all employees. And what this will do is this will make sure that any new employees that you add, the survey will automatically always pull the entire list and always be sending to that full list of employees. So that's what we'll check off here. Now you get to preview all your settings, just get to review things, make sure it looks good, check out survey email subject lines, email body, reminder email subject, reminder body. Again, those are all defaults. You can change those if you'd like. You can preview what the actual survey will look like. And you can also send yourself a test email. And this will send an email to your account, the admin's account, and it will look just like what your employees will get. And so you'll be able to see what their experience will look like. You can continue on. You can schedule the particular survey. You get 15-minute intervals that you can select from. You can select from any day coming up. And you can also select a frequency. So every 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. We'll select every 12 months for this one. We'll also be adding an option so that you can just select that it does not recur in the future as well. And we're all set here, and we'll hit continue. And we've got confirmation that the survey is scheduled to be sent to 32 employees later today. And if we go back to that page, it now shows that that survey is scheduled. You can enable or disable it. We'll disable it, enable it. You can always click to edit. You'll go back into that same builder. Once the survey has run, you'll see it listed down in the history. You'll also be able to see the report page will pre-fill with that survey as well. And now we'll go back to the dashboard where now the experience changes, and you can see that you've got upcoming surveys, when it's scheduled for and how many employees it's going to. When the survey results come in, you'll be able to see the latest results from your ENPS survey. Once you run a culture survey, you'll get your data loaded right into the main dashboard page as well, along with our top recommendations that are based on AI. You'll also be able to get an employee engagement rate percentage that'll show up in here, and this will be your lifetime employee engagement rate, and will display the most recent feedback that has been written in on any of the surveys that are sent. That will also populate there. And that is a quick guide to walking through getting set up from sign up all the way to survey creation within the tool. Thanks.